Alright, welcome back everyone. This is the Happy Toolbox, and this week I'm going to be showing you a super quick tip on how you can create your very own cyc when you're doing product renderings. A lot of times I need one of these. There's plugins that include them to make them seem more worth it, but they just have a ton of user controls and they're kind of hard to transfer between scenes. So this is something you can generate. You can still control the back edge and you can keep it around and reuse it for any of your projects in the future. So if you're interested on seeing how to make this in under 2 minutes or less, let's get going. Okay, so I'm just starting completely clean on this scene. I'm going to grab a cube first and foremost and hit C to stamp it down. I'm going to go over to my points mode, select these top 2 corner points and hit delete. And look, already we have the base of a cyc going. To bring this kind of up and make sure that it's always ground level, I'm going to go back to my object mode, go up to tools and select axis center. Make sure Y is all the way at -100 and hit execute. And that's just going to make sure our anchor point is all the way at the bottom of this cyc. I'm going to go back to my cube, go to my coordinates and zero out the Y position. So now it is just up here. Since we did start with the cube, if you do go into your polygons mode and select all of these, you'll notice they're blue, which means the normals are reversed. So we need to go up to mesh, normals, reverse normals to make sure they're facing the right direction and our textures will project correctly. And then from there, we pretty much have the base of our cyc already. The only other thing you need to do here is go to a deformer and go down and grab a bevel deformer and stack this under your cyc. And what we want to do with the bevel deformer is we want to go to our edges mode, select this back edge, go up to select, store selection, and then in our bevel deformer, we have this little area that says selection. So I'm going to drag our little triangular selection into there. And now if I start messing with the offset, you can see I can control the bevel of this back edge. I'm going to maybe make this up a little higher and then move our subdivisions up. And there we go. We have a pretty decent looking cyc already that you can control that back edge and make it as round as you need it to be. A couple other tips here. If I were to select my cyc, let's say I just want to scale it. You can do that very easily here. But do you notice how the back edge is kind of growing as I scale this whole cyc? One thing that's good to do in the bevel deformer is switch this over to proportional. And now it will be kind of a percentage base of whatever the object scale is at. So if I start scaling this sideways, it's going to stay exactly the same. So that is pretty much it. You basically have this back edge that controls the roundness of this whole thing. And then if you just want to move your points around, you go in here, you kind of scale it forward, or you go into points mode, select these front 2, move those forward to make more room. And you have this really nice clean cyc without having to have a plugin or hang on to a piece of geometry. So I hope that helps. If you'd like this video and subscribe to this channel, that would help us out a ton. And as always, if you're interested in any 3D models, head on over to thehappytoolbox.com. All right, I'll see you next time.